I'm a recently 22-year-old college student, with absolutely no relationship experience. Living in a highly conservative family. I've spent my life doing everything possible to hide the fact I'm gay. All the while hoping somehow I was not. I've come to terms with the fact that I am, and that's not going to change. But I still have to hide it. In fact, just hiding it isn't good enough. At home, I must be gay if I'm not actively lusting after and borderline sexually harassing women. It's exhausting. Having been homeschooled on top of this, I've never had the chance to meet or tell anyone. I've never been on a date, never been kissed. I've never even been hugged. I finally left home a year ago to start college. I've probably met more people in a few months than I had the previous 21 years of my life. The freedom I have now is amazing. Sadly, though, my school is pretty small, less than 2,000 students. The LGBT population on campus is tiny. The city my school is in isn't super LGBT-friendly. It isn't really a college town. So, people don't really leave campus. That is to say that my dating, gay friend-making prospects are pretty small. I spent this last summer interning at a large state university that's 4 or 5 hours drive from my school. While there, I met this guy that I was almost instantly head over heels for. I can't possibly begin to describe how sweet, smart, and absolutely adorable he is. I'm talking one of those people that you meet and just go, wow. We have a lot of common interests. Although, I admittedly only had the chance to talk to him a few times, it was amazing to be around him. No one had ever made me feel fluttery before, until him. I really, really liked him. I have still never told anyone that I'm gay. So there was no chance that I'd ever even think about saying anything to him, although I really wanted to. Still, there were a couple of times I thought he may have been flirting with me. The first time I met him, for instance, we ended up talking about relationships at one point. He made a couple of super vague comments that I interpreted as saying he was gay and was having a hard time with it. He then insinuated that I had been there. I brushed it off as hopeful thinking and ignored it. I'm back at my home school. A few days ago I was talking with a friend I'd made over the summer, who had also met this guy once or twice. As it turns out, he was not only gay, but everyone thinks he liked me. Looking back now, it's so incredibly obvious that he did. I can't stop looking back at all the things he said and realizing that he was so very clearly trying to tell me he was gay. After the initial high of knowing someone I liked so much, and whose way out of my league was into me, I can't help but feel sad and frustrated. I screwed it up. I would have done next to anything to be with him. He was so incredibly sweet, so comfortable and fun to be around. He was one of the few people I've met that was actually interested in listening to the very nerdy things I like to talk about. He had the prettiest eyes I've ever seen. And one of those too good to be true movie star smiles. I wanted to hold him so bad. We don't have any mutual friends. I never had the courage to ask for his number. I can't find him anywhere on social media. I have the number of his roommate, who might have his number. But it feels creepy to ask someone I don't really know for his number only to text him out of the blue. What would I even say? It just hurts to know what could have been. I've wanted someone for a long time. It sucks to just wait around. I'm not the sort of person that likes to be alone. He was everything I could have asked for. I know the odds of me finding anyone else are slim to none. The dating pool at my school and in my town is absolutely tiny. I've tried Grindr, I've tried Tinder, and all the hundreds of other dating apps out there. They're all garbage. Knowing that I could have had him, I don't want anyone else. I want him. And it would take a miracle for that to happen. What would you do? Is there anything I can do?